Pom-pom crabs keep bonsai anemones. Pom-pom crabs, also called boxer crabs, are named after their unique accessory choices. They hook their claws into sea anemones and hold onto them, waving them around like cheerleader pom-poms. This lets the crabs both weaponize the anemone's venomous sting to protect itself from predators and use the anemone like a little fish net, taking the little bits of food that get caught in their tentacles. The crab's claws are so specialized to hold on to anemones that they can't really do much else with them, so the anemone is vital to their survival. So when a crab only has one sea anemone, like maybe it lost one, the crab will actually tear the anemone in half to split it into two pieces, and then each piece regenerates, and now the crab has two fully functional and genetically identical anemones. And if a crab has no anemone, they will go find one that does and either steal it or snip a fragment off and grow their own. So since the otherwise immobile anemone is getting basically chauffeured for life and propagated by the crab, this relationship is usually described as being good for both the crab and the anemone. But the crabs actually seem to be holding the anemones back quite a bit. See, by stealing food out of their tentacles, which is called kleptoparasitism, or by holding them away from food so that the anemone can't eat as much, the crab is actually suppressing their growth and development, kind of like pruning a bonsai tree. In fact, when grown in a lab, the anemones grew much bigger and developed different body structures not normally seen in the wild. But that brings me to what I think is the most intriguing part. In studies on pom-pom crabs in the Red Sea, the species of anemone that the crabs were carrying around has never been seen growing on its own without the crab. It seems like an entirely unique species that only exists in the context of this relationship with their crab host. Which kind of begs the question of where the crabs originally got theirs from. Maybe the species used to live on its own, but the independent ones went extinct, so now the only ones left are the ones that the crabs are keeping alive. There is also, of course, the possibility that they do grow on their own and we just haven't identified them. We talked a lot more about these crabs in this episode of my podcast, so go check this out and follow me if you want to learn more about animals.